that I wanted to demonstrate a little story to you and let you understand, when you see what Islam is teaching you, to bring together a man and a woman for this purpose is a beautiful thing. And you don't have to live together. You don't have to know each other to get married. But you do need to know the principles behind what the person wants, what they're about. My wife and I had the chance to meet each other and talk. I had two little daughters at the time. We talked for maybe a half hour, and another meeting for another, a half hour or so, and that was it. We decided from that we would like to talk this over as a marriage situation. She came to my home. My father was there. My daughters were there. And while we were talking, my little daughter, she went up to her and she said, "Are you going to be my mommy?"
SubhanAllah.
My wife says, "Well, he hasn't asked me yet." My daughter came running over to me, "Ask her, Daddy." And now I was embarrassed. My dad's laughing, And I said, "Well, do you?" She said, "What?" I said, "I mean, do you want to?" She said, "Want to what?" I said, "Get married." And my dad's over there. He knows I'm embarrassed,
Yeah.
And because, from our culture, Western culture, I didn't know really what to do. She said, "I don't know if it's in Islam or not, but I would like it if you would put your knee on the ground and ask me, really ask me to marry you."
SubhanAllah.
I went, whoa. Now my dad can hardly contain himself. And I did it. I put my knee on the ground. I looked up at her and I said, "Will you marry me?" Whoop. And she didn't answer.
Oh, SubhanAllah.
And I'm thinking, oh my God. I felt like a big lollipop, a big sucker. I'm like, oh no. I sat back down for a second in the chair and I'm thinking, oh man, oh come on. Then she goes like this. "Well, I may be crazy, but yes,
SubhanAllah.
we'll get married."
Alhamdulillah.
And I was so excited, because she accepted and because it seemed right. But then right at that moment, the telephone rang. I went to the phone, I picked it up, and the brother told me, "My wife is ready to go meet this lady for you and introduce you to her so you guys could meet and talk about marriage." Because we had been talking about this for months, that I wanted to meet her. But she and I had met by accident anyway on Sunday. And here it is now Thursday. It was in November. I remember that. And subhanAllah, I told him, "No, I met her already." He said, "What? How?" I said, "Well, the store where she worked, we ran into her." He said, "Oh my God. Whoa." I said, "She's actually here right now." No, he said, "I'm talking about the lady, the Muslim lady from Texas." I said, "Yes, she's here." "Oh, I don't know about that." I said, "We've already talked about, we've agreed to get married." "What?" I said, "Yes."
SubhanAllah.
And he said, "We'll be right over." I said, "You'll be what?" "What do you mean you'll be right over?" Because I'm thinking, maybe this is November, maybe next summer we can work some things out.
Right.
They came over from the masjid, these brothers from the masjid, and one of them represented her and explained to her rights. I didn't know she had rights like this. He said, "You need to step to the other room, and then you have a chance to read a written proposition from him. He has to write up something that he wants to marry you, and this is what he's going to do. And this is what he's offering you. You have to put it in writing." I said, "I do? I've been married before. I don't have to do all that." This is Islam.
Right.
She has rights. And that's our point, isn't it?
Right.
She has rights. So then he asked her 3 times, "Are you sure you want to accept what he's offering and be his wife?" And each time she acknowledged yes. And then he comes back and has her signature on the paper. He said, "Now you guys are married." I said, "That's it. That's it. It's a contractual agreement in front of God and witnesses, and you have chosen to marry her, and she's accepted. And you're legitimate to be married to each other, therefore you're now married."
Alhamdulillah. SubhanAllah.
It's as simple